What's going on, Falcon fans? It's Warukundo. Come back at you with another video. So today we're going to talk about the Atlanta Falcons Day 2 pick in this year's 2024 NFL Draft. Before we get to that, guys, if you have not already, go ahead and please subscribe to the channel. Please hit the notification bell so you know when I drop another video. Please hit the like button so I know you guys are going to talk about. Then please share my video throughout the YouTube universe so more people can come in and hear me talk about. That's right, these Atlanta Falcons. So, guys, the Atlanta Falcons finally addressed the defense in this year's draft, and both guys was on the line of scrimmage. Got a defensive tackle out of Clemson and an edge rusher out of Washington. We're gonna talk about both of those guys. The Atlanta Falcons actually traded up for the defensive tackle in Rook Aurora from the University of Clemson, giving up the number 79 pick. So the Atlanta Falcons only had 2 picks tonight. We knew they were supposed to have 3, but they still have 5 more picks. They switched. They gave up the third round pick and got a 6th round pick. I think number 186 with the Arizona Cardinals. But with that number 35 pick in this year's draft, the Atlanta Falcons selected Rook, standing at 6'4", 294 pounds. In his career, he had 88 tackles, 25.5 tackles for a loss, with 12 sacks on the his career at the University of Clemson. He plays with great strength. Looking at him from the line of scrimmage, he had a great first step, being able to get up the field really quick on offensive linemen. He has a great motor, and you can tell he loves the game. You just listen to him in his interviews, the way he talked about it. He actually can play up and down the line. I think he played from 0 technique to a 5 technique. So I mean, with a guy like Roro, come and play with a guy from Grady Jarrett, come from Clemson. I think he's going to be able to learn from him. He started a little late, so he's still raw, but he had outstanding testing um, in his draft, workup and things like that. So this guy here is a raw talent. Atlanta Falcons obviously loved him because they moved up in the draft to get him. A lot of people thought they was going to go get Johnny Newton, but maybe they felt like Johnny Newton didn't fit, what they was looking for from a scheme standpoint. But with his raw talent, he had like I said, one of the best testings out there, and where Root was able to bring to the table. Also, with that quick step, he's able to cross offensive linemen, and get across like teams trying to run the zone scheme and things like that. That shows up on film a lot. So I like this pick, especially being able to get in the defensive room with Grady Jarrett and David Omiyata. I think he's going to be able to learn a lot from those guys. Boosted up their defensive line. Really, really good in the run already. So he's going to be a great run defender for us, but does have pass rush move because of that quick first step. So if he can, develop that, like I said, he is a raw talent, but getting around guys like David Omiyata and Grady Jarrett, I really think going to help him out. So this is the pick. Atlanta Falcons finally addressed somebody on the defensive front, and you gotta like where they went with Rook here. So let me know what you think about Rook at the number 35 pick. Did you think that they could have just stayed at 43 and still got him? Maybe, maybe not, because once they pick him, it was a run on defensive tackle, so more than likely, but they pick a defensive tackle since they moved up. A lot of people thought they could have went and got a Johnny Newton. They probably could have got a Braden Fisk. Maybe a lot of people might have had rated higher, but the Atlanta Falcons like what they seen out of Rook or Aurora, and they decided to pull him off. I think when you get into the second round, you're going to get your flavor of the kind of guys that you want. Because all those guys right around there maybe value a little bit different. Some people might have. I heard that some people might have had Rook in the third round, but I like the pick. Like I said, there's a raw talent. You watch, his love for the game. That's what you really want to like. That's one thing that they talked about. Somebody that loves the game. That's what you want to bring to the table. And speaking of that, you look at the other pick they got. They third round pick number 74, Braylon Trice from the University of Washington. He definitely looked like he loves the game a lot. Stands at 6'4", 245 pounds, 63 tackles in his career, 28.5 tackles for a loss with 18 sacks. If you go watch the Texas game in this year's NCAA playoff, he just wrecked that game. He was continually in the backfield wreaking havoc. So that's a really good tape. If you go watch that tape, you look at what Braylon Trice was able to do in that game. But he's really strong at the point of attack. Um, good, good. To be able to get off the ball as well, just like what I was talking about with Rook. He has a great cross chop already, so he's already developing cross chops. Pass rush moves with that cross chop, be able to stay on the offensive lineman and get up the field. He's really good at converting speed to power. So you like that, being able to look like you're going for a speed rush and then be able to come back and go with that power. And he has a relentless motor, guys. I love this pick as well. Picking, a pass rusher was something that we all talked about Atlanta Falcons had to do, but you just keep picking a guy till you be able to deal to pick. They got 5 more picks. Hopefully they pick another pass rusher here, in day 3, and just keep adding to that room until they be able to get it done. People keep continue talking about Atlanta Falcons probably got the one to rush pass rush, so they got to keep going to the well until they be able to solve this problem. But Braylon Trice definitely is going to be a guy you add to that pass rush room with Armand Katie, D'Angelo Malone, Lorenzo Carter, um, James James Smith, all those guys is in their room going to be able to help. And Braylon Trice just add him to that room. So guys, there you have it. The Atlanta Falcons day two picks: Aurora Roro from the University of Clemson and Braylon Trice from the University of Washington. So, guys, let me know what you think about both of these picks for our Atlanta Falcons in this 2024 draft. And, guys, hopefully you guys feel better about the direction Atlanta Falcons going in with these 2 picks. They address the defense. This is your boy Rakundo. Come back at you with another video. Peace.